Let's get into the free agency here because that's going to be a fun one. That's going to be a fun one. So let's get into free agency there. And you can already tell one of the guys there of who we're looking at there. So, we got to go ahead and look at fixing this roster, some issues we got. So the very first thing is a veteran quarterback. This would be somebody who can start the season without having to force a rookie to start right off the bat. You basically want somebody who's inexpensive, but that will understand and accept the role. Not everybody wants to take on that kind of role. So, you look at the guys that are available this offseason. Vikings quarterback Sam Darnold. I don't think he's a fit, but I'm going to put him on the list because he's probably the best free agent quarterback on this list just based on how he's playing with the Vikings so far this year. Take out the fact he's got Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, Justin Jefferson. He's got a lot of weapons around him there. But he's playing decent, so I'll put him on the list. Patriots quarterback Jacoby Brissett. He's been a lifelong low-tier starter, the high-tier backup. As Rob's burping there. What's going on there? Wow.
What?
Way to announce yourself back to the room, Rob, with the belch there. So, yeah, again, so far for veteran quarterbacks, we got Darnold and Brissett. Chargers, Taylor Heinicke, who remember was with the Commanders a couple of years ago, plays with the Chargers now, played with the Falcons last year. Commanders backup quarterback Marcus Mariota. And they got the Panthers. You got the immortal Andy Dalton. The Steelers, Justin Fields. And Russell Wilson. You can put them both on the list there. Colts, Joe Flacco. All else fails. Listen, he's played decent when he's had to play this year too with the Colts. And I know your favorite, Rob. Browns quarterback Jameis Winston. These are all guys that'll be available. I think will be minus Darnold. I think will be inexpensive. I think guys that you can go ahead and probably, again, have this kind of arrangement with. Hey, you're going to start for a while. You're going to mentor this guy. You're going to go ahead and, be a backup once he's ready, but it gives you a chance to get some time, some money. We're going to pay you a little better because you're going to start for a while for us. And I think you look at the higher end of those guys that have played that role already before. Mariota's played that role. Dalton's played that role. Flacco has played that role. Brissett has played that role. There's plenty of guys in there who will play that exact role already in the NFL.
There are. And there's also some guys that you really want Brissett coming to see him play to teach quarterback. I don't know if that's the guy. I mean, Drake May's looking pretty good right now.
Yes, they say.
He's looking a lot better than
Some guys are bad quarterbacks because they're just not a good quarterback. Doesn't mean they're doing things right as far as preparation wise and that kind of stuff.
You're not wrong, but I'm saying you look at that guy.
Brady.
Touche. Yeah, wrong. I mean, Austin Mariota walked away from the Falcons. Granted, I agree with why he walked away. Yeah. Your child's being born.
Kind of important.
Yeah.
And been no issues otherwise. So
yeah.
So like I said, a veteran quarterback, nice and simple. We got a couple of other stuff there to go over. Now, needs wise, there's two other positions I would look at in free agency. So what we did is we listed for you guys the top 50 NFL free agents at positions of need. Because once the season's over, we'll do a lot of scouting, obviously, take a look at those options there. But you got Charvarius Ward, the 49ers corner, 28 years old, got a 58.0 PFF grade currently. Saints corner Paulson Adebo, 25 years old, 64.3 PFF. Chargers corner Asante Samuel Jr., 25 years old as well, 59.1 PFF grade. Lions corner Carlton Davis III. I don't know if it's Esquire afterwards. I feel like there should be. 28 years old, 74.5 PFF grade. Vikings corner Byron Murphy, 26 years old, to 74.1 PFF grade. I like him a lot because he's probably playing the best of this group, one of the youngers, and plays inside and outside. So you can move him and shadow corner, shadow receiver. Ravens, Tre'Davious White, 30 years old, 50.2 PFF grade, obviously former Bill. So there's a connection there with Shane and all. But 30 years old. He's kind of not playing
Yeah.
great. Yeah, be like a 1 year band-aid potentially for something there if you needed to. But Deontay Banks, for reference, guys, 54.7 PFF grade. So these are all guys that can compete, if not beat him out pretty easily, I feel like. Defensive line. There's not a lot of defensive linemen, guys, in the free agency. Got to give you fair warning on that. There are not a lot of defensive linemen, guys. You got the Cowboys have one available, which I love stealing from the division. That's always something I love doing. Like, let's take away from that division and just make them even weaker, especially the Cowboys, already weak as it is.
Love it.
Adigazua, 26 years old, 62.2 PFF. And if you want to go for something crazy, and I don't think this is going to happen, guys. A, I don't think we have the money to do it. And B, I don't think he's going to leave Pittsburgh. Cameron Hayward is also a free agent. 35 years old, got a 90.1 PFF grade. And it would not be an offseason, even though he wasn't one of the top 50, without me including Calais Campbell. He is a free agent again. Again, he's been playing good for the Dolphins. Now he's been playing good for everybody he goes to. I don't know why. He hasn't been a Giant yet, unless he just doesn't want to be. But like I said, that's what we got there. So
if you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.